Drew McIntyre said he could behead CM Punk. Drew McIntyre said he could steal AJ Lee away from CM Punk. Well, now, his chances of being king has been beheaded, and somebody will steal his spot in the tournament away tonight on Raw. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Some quick news before Monday Night Raw begins, and the King of the Ring has changed. At least one of the participants will no longer be competing, and that man is Drew McIntyre. Adam Pearce came out today, about an hour ago. He made it official. He says Drew McIntyre has not been cleared to compete tonight. He isn't able to compete tonight, and he has been disqualified from this competition. Now, I'm assuming this means Drew McIntyre will be replaced. Either that or Finn Balor gets a free pass to the next round. Considering there is 8 matches scheduled, they might just decide, you know what, we'll go with the 7, we'll give Finn a pass, but in my opinion, that would be bullshit. It's time for WWE to do something interesting, do something fun, do something exciting, give us a wild card, throw somebody else into this match. If we can't get Drew McIntyre, then give us the next best thing on Raw. Who is that? We had Braun Strowman return last week. Could it be him? We've got Braun Breaker destroying people, got moved to Raw in the draft. Could it be him? Who else could it be? I don't really care who it is. I just hope it's somebody relevant. I hope for the love of God they don't just stick like Xavier Woods in here. That would absolutely suck. Or, you know, someone like that. I hope we get somebody good, but, I mean, it is WWE, so I wouldn't be surprised if the replacement is a mid-lower carder. But I'm hoping that we get either Braun Breaker or Braun Strowman.
Let's hope it's bronze before brains, because obviously Xavier Woods, he's got those PhDs, but he's boring. He's a vanilla midget, chocolate midget. He's just a mid-carder, man. Braun Breaker.
There's a reason why he's the only member of the New Day that hasn't won a world title.
Yeah.
And I don't think the other two should have won world titles, but, you know...
See on Braun Breaker, though, right? What are they doing with him? They've called him up for, it feels like, about the 5th time.
Does King Breaker have a ring to it?
It probably doesn't, but King Breaker sounds like an electric thing.
Well, I'd take it.
You're getting a big power box.
King Strowman doesn't really have a ring to it either. Who cares? Like, you don't have to go with the whole King gimmick. Whoever wins the King of the Ring can just get a title shot at SummerSlam.
I think this is dead bad reputation though for McIntyre, because he's called out Punk, oh, you're a little bitch for getting injured and not competing, and now he's a little bitch not competing. Now he might argue, well,
Karma.
The doctors forced me not into competing. I wanted to, but
well, CM Punk can say that as well.
Yeah, I think it just makes McIntyre look incredibly weak. He's came out incredibly weak since last week's Raw, man. Deleting tweets, backtracking, saying shit like this. Well, not saying shit like this, but this happening to him. It's not good.
Right. Possible replacements. Who's on Raw? Who could replace Drew McIntyre? We've already mentioned Braun Breaker. We've mentioned Braun Strowman. I'm trying to think who else is possible. Assuming that it won't be anyone for the Judgment Day. It won't be Jey Uso because he just had a title shot, even though I don't know why it can't be Jey Uso, and it might actually end up being Jey Uso. It probably won't be anybody involved in the Intercontinental Championship feud because I think they're going to do a triple threat match there. So, I mean, who else do you have on Raw? I mean, Ludwig Kaiser, is he somebody that you want to see in this? Not for me. I'm trying to think. Ivar, is he on Raw?
I mean, I'd go for a wild card. Not the 2019 wild card rule that McMahon whipped out. That was awful. But Ken Shamrock. They signed him up to a Legends contract. Would you not mark it for a bit of no?
The world's most oldest man or something? I don't know. It's not going to be Ken Shamrock. Who's it going to be? Predictions, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Give it to me. Braun Strowman. I'll go Braun Breaker.
It won't be Braun Breaker.
Just don't be Ludwig Kaiser. Don't be Xavier Woods. See if it's one of those two.
Giovanni Finchi.
He's on SmackDown.
Is he?
Aye. Did you not watch the draft?
I don't.
We're a serious channel here.
No, let's have a serious chat.
And you're whipping out a SmackDown guy?
If I'm supposed to realise that Giovanni Finchi's on SmackDown, then what are we doing here? Wrestling or ping pong? Giovanni Finchi. Well, sure, Sheamus says he was going to give his boy Gio a call. Well, why is he going to give him a call? They can't appear then.
Who else? LWO's on. I mean, could we see Carlito? They'll probably give it to that other fucking loser. What's his name?
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee. Oh, it's one member of the other two. What are they called? The two guys that wear the LWO shorts but don't deserve to.
See the
What's their names?
I don't know. They're two jobbers. Carrillo and Garza?
Nah, Garza's. I think one of them's Carrillo, but Garza's the guy that's in Legado del Fantasma.
There's just too many brown guys over there, alright? But
It's a brown down for me.
aye, there is, but I mean, Triple H. I'm actually surprised they didn't. No, I'm actually honestly surprised to see this King of the Ring tournament. You weren't having Raw and SmackDown guys competing on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
Last year they threw it the windy straight away, and that was the Triple H running things in.
Yeah,
Did they learn this lesson? I don't know.
Maybe they'll throw it out the window and they'll replace Drew McIntyre with a SmackDown guy. That remains to be seen. I'm going to go Breaker. You're going to go Strowman. It'll probably be neither. We'll probably be disappointed. Right now, off the top of my head, I'm thinking Xavier Woods and Ludwig Kaiser. Or Ivar. I don't want any of those three, but I think that's who we're most likely to get.
See, the fact they weren't good enough to get into the tournament, it's either going to be Breaker or Strowman because they kind of just keeping them from the tournament, or it's going to be an actual surprise. It's not, if they just throw like Ivar in, that's disgusting.
Now, D-Jack's supposedly going to Raw.
I wouldn't mind D-Jack to hijack the spot.
I'd take D-Jack to hijack the King of the Ring. King D-Jack? Doesn't really have a
House
ring.
D-Jack.
House D-Jack. D-Jack the Punisher. Anyway, guys, hopefully we don't get punished.
D-Jack the Great sounds good.
D-Jack the Great, I think Raw be great tonight.
No.
Anyway, there you go, guys. Let us know your prediction down below. Who do you think will replace Drew McIntyre? And yeah, all that bitching about CM Punk and new McIntyre, you know, he's got to reap the words that he sowed. Anyway, that's it. Till next time. Peace.